It's been roughly a month since a 3-year-old girl was hit and killed by a vehicle in Hamtramck, and just about 2 weeks ago, another young child was hit and survived. It raises questions about road safety in the community. CBS News Detroit's Jack Springate is on your block outside of Hamtramck City Hall with those details.
Well, I actually ended up speaking to a woman who jumped into action after hearing a child hit by a car right outside her art studio on this street where I'm standing right now. This also happens to be right outside Hamtramck City Hall and the police station. Now, the child ended up being okay, but this community knows all too well how tragic these situations can be.
I heard their mother's wail immediately, and so without even looking to see, I just flew down the stairs out to see, what had happened.
Local artist Casey Gifford couldn't mistake the cries of a fellow mother in need back on August 12th.
They allowed me to help and grabbed a hot towel so I could hold the child's head wound shut.
She says a child young enough to still wear diapers was hit by a vehicle right outside her art studio. Thankfully, the child only came out of the accident with some stitches and bruises, according to Gifford, and it served as a reminder to be ready for anything behind the wheel in Hamtramck.
Coming up on this one-way street, there's a lovely little park right there, and I saw their little boy drop a ball and the ball go in the street, and thankfully the parents had them. So if you're going to be traveling, you need to be safe and aware that there are people everywhere here.
Gifford isn't the only one who says incidents like these give them a bit of anxiety behind the wheel.
The children are too much. The streets is not like Warren, like Detroit. It's so close, and the neighborhoods as well. I hope that the families, the community teach the kids how to pass the street, how to walk in the road.
That's something Hamtramck Police Chief Jamil Al-Taheri made a priority after a 3-year-old girl was killed while crossing the street back in July.
We started our first Hamtramck Police Youth Academy. A lot of those kids are from the ages 12 to 15. And if you look at a lot of our collisions or crashes, we call them, a lot of those crashes involve those kids around those ages.
Now, Chief Al-Taheri says they keep track of these types of crashes along with other types of crimes and incidents. Those are released on Facebook on a weekly basis. And while he says they've only received a handful of these types of collisions between children and vehicles, he says that number could be much higher due to unreported crashes. He reminds folks to report what you see as they try to prevent these types of crashes from impacting this community in the future. Reporting in Hamtramck, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News Detroit.